Hello, this is ALB in Whisperland. Today I'm going to be doing a whispering and tapping video. This video was actually requested a long time ago, but it's taken me a while to get to it. But I did say that I would do it, and I definitely meant it. So I appreciate the patience of whomever requested this video. Understand that I did mean to get to it. I just didn't mean for it to take this long. So today I'm going to be showing you my makeup collection. Now, I don't think that I have a particularly big makeup collection, but I'm sure there will be many of you who disagree with me, and that's okay. It's just, I know compared to other girls and boys who have makeup collections, mine is definitely not as big by comparison. So these are my makeup bags. I have two, and they're both in this style, which is kind of a travel train case. These are produced by a brand called Fluff, and I really love this style because compared to a lot of makeup cases, they can be difficult to get into because they open in a way that isn't conductive to seeing everything that you have in your case. Whereas this opens in more of a train case or box style. So you have the luxury of opening up your case and seeing everything inside, which is very nice. The pattern is stars on the top, and there are shoes all along here. These bags weren't particularly expensive, but they are made extremely well. Even the charms on the zipper are not plastic coated in metal, they're completely metal, as you can hear. Very heavy, very beautiful. I was really pleased to find these. Unfortunately, like everything I own, they do have a little bit of paint. This isn't because I was careless with them, but they somehow, many years ago, got leaned up against some paint items. Luckily, it doesn't come off or at all, so they're not ruined. So in one of my bags, I have what I would consider to be everyday makeup. And in the other bag, I have what I consider to be specialty makeup, maybe glitter, unique colors that I wouldn't wear on a daily basis, and other special items that I wouldn't wear all the time. And this is just for convenience. When I take them out, I'm going to organize them a little bit differently. So this is the sound that the cases make. I hope this zipper won't be too loud. I'm glad it wasn't too jarring. Okay, so this case I consider to be my everyday makeup case. What I really like about these cases is they have storage. Up at the top here, we have some elastic band storage for pencil type items. Then there's a little pocket here, which has a mirror with a shoe print. I also always keep blotting papers in my bag because you never know when you're going to need a touch-up. Okay, I'm going to put my bag to the side and pull items out of it, but this is what it looks like basically. There's also elastic band storage in the bottom case section. That way you can separate items if you need to, and personally I use this just to keep my lipsticks separate. I'm just going to put it aside for a moment so that we can see everything here. So the first item is my Lancome Photogenic Skin Illuminating Loose Powder, and the color is Light Puff. I'm not even sure if they make this anymore, but as you can see, I've used almost all of it. Not a lot left. I mostly just use this for contouring. It's a very beautiful powder that is very HD, and it blends perfectly into the skin. It doesn't give the effect of makeup, it just looks like natural matte skin. This is my foundation, and it is also by Lancome, and it is Untitled Ultra, which I'm sure I'm pronouncing wrong. And the color is Ivory Sea, which means it's a cooler tone because I have cooler undertones in my skin. And it's a glass bottle. It's very beautiful packaging. I really like this foundation a lot. It's definitely on the pricier end, but in my opinion, there are certain items in makeup that are worth spending the extra money on, and other items that I certainly would not spend money on. And face/skin makeup, such as foundation, powder, blush, bronzer, are items that I personally find I'm okay with spending the extra if I find it's a higher quality item. And I've been using this foundation for many years and I really like it, and I only have to replace it about once a year, so I feel like it's a good value for the money. They also have a lot of skin tones, so if you're having trouble finding one to match your skin foundation, you might want to try that. Next I have this blush from MAC. It's a mineralized blush in Dainty, and I would say that this is a blush that I wear the most often. It's a peachy pink with slightly gold undertones, and I've had it for a couple years, so as you can see, I've used it a lot because regularly the mineralized blushes kind of pop out of the container, but honestly, MAC blushes are worth the money because they last you so long, because you barely need any product. They're very vibrant. You barely need anything. This is an eyeshadow by Sugarpill. It's a loose eyeshadow and the color is Lumi. And it's a white eyeshadow with a slightly bluey green undertone. And I use this as a highlight for my skin. And I've never actually heard of someone else using it this way, but for cooler toned skin, I would recommend it. Especially on the cheekbones, it looks very pretty. It's more of a winter color though. Usually in the summer you might want to do a golden undertoned highlight. And this is an eyeshadow by MAC in Copper Plate. It's a matte eyeshadow. And I use this to help fill in my eyebrows. Okay, now this eyeshadow duo is by Sephora. And it was a very good deal. I think I only paid $5 for it. Very pretty neutral colors. And, oh, that was loud, sorry. It's in Natural Brown number 8. Really good, I would say. This is my first Sephora brand product, and I really did like it. And this is another Sugarpill loose eyeshadow, and the color is Royal Sugar. It's a very beautiful purpley blue, and it's extremely pigmented. Look at this. So beautiful. I rarely wear it because it's very intense, but it's so stunning. It's so beautiful. This is a brow pencil by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I liked it because it had a spoolie on one end, and on the other end was the pencil. Now, I actually didn't really care for this product too much, only because I spent so much money on it, thinking it would be really good, and in fact, it wasn't anything special. It was just a regular brow pencil that I wish I hadn't spent my money on it, but I am going to use it because I have it now. So it's good for what it is, but I don't think it's worth the money that it costs. This is a lip pencil by MAC in Boldly Bare, and this is really nice for lining your lips in a neutral color. You can see it's very neutral. I really like this pencil very much. Also, MAC pencils are really nice because the lid in the pencil doesn't break very much. I've never had one break, and I have a couple of these, so I would recommend them for sure. This is an eyeliner, a liquid eyeliner by e.l.f. Cosmetics. It's alright, it does the job. Eyeliner is one of those things that I refuse to spend a lot of money on, so very cheap product, but it does the job, and it doesn't flake at all, so I like it. I like liquid eyeliners. Pencils just they're not bold enough for me. And this is cream gel liner by Clinique, and the color is deep brown, and I also use this on my eyebrows. It's hard to catch it in the light. It's true to what it is on the outside here, not so much this that's very dark. It's what it is on the outside of the pot. This is Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And I really like this primer potion because it lasts forever. And it really does do what it claims to do, which is to keep your eyeshadow from creasing and to make it long lasting. It really does do that. I really like this new squeeze tube packaging. Before, it used to be in a bottle with a wand, and it made getting the product out very difficult, so this was very smart repackaging. That was a number of years ago, though. This is a eyeshadow palette by Sugarpill. I have a lot of their products because I like them so much. It has Flame Point, Butter Cupcake, Love Plus, and Poison Plum. As you can see them inside there. Very, very vibrant. Very beautiful. I love the packaging. Just gonna move these over because I'm trying to keep all the products together, but it's gonna be difficult as I keep taking more out. This is another blush by MAC, and this one's Lovejoy, and it's kind of a brownier color, and I accidentally popped the plastic out of the lid. I'm awful. I've had this one a while too, but I haven't used it that much because it doesn't look that good on me. I'm pretty fair skin toned, so, oops, sorry if that was loud. I'm pretty fair skin toned, and the color is a golden brown, and it doesn't look that great on me in my opinion. Put that here. Okay, next we have a lipstick by MAC. This one is Pink Nouveau, and I actually just got this one. I think I've only worn it once. It's a very pretty pink. The sales girl kind of talked me into this one. She said, "Oh, it will match your hair so pretty." And I said, okay, maybe I'm just a sucker, but it does look very nice, I think. This is a bronzer by CoverGirl, which I used a lot when I first got it, and I really don't use much anymore. I just use it for contouring. I would say it's an okay product, but not that great. This is another MAC eyeshadow, and it's in Crystal Avalanche, and this is probably It's white. This is the color of the face powder that I use. My skin isn't that pale, but it's just, it's, 3 shades away. So a mix of this and the Lancome, it makes my perfect skin tone. And this way is better because I can control it. And during the winter I can wear more of this and less of this. Whereas during the summer I use more of this, less of this. This is a little bit dirty, sorry. That's because I mix it, like I said, with this, so it's got a little bit of that on it. Sorry about that. Okay, next up, this is a paint pot by MAC, and the color is Painterly. And it's basically like a cream eyeshadow. And I like it because it's a really nice nude base. It's very nice if you're doing a neutral eye to do it on your lid and then put powder eyeshadow on top. This bottom part is glass, so it doesn't make a good tapping sound, but it's still very nice packaging. This is another MAC eyeshadow in Gesso. It's a matte white, so there's no shimmer. And I don't like it as much as Crystal Avalanche. This is my concealer, and it's MAC NW15 Studio Finish Concealer. And I have to say that I do like it very much. It's creamy and thick, and if you have any blemishes, it really does the trick. My only qualm with this is that it's just ever so slightly too dark for my skin tone. But I've yet to find a concealer in my perfect skin tone, so eyeshadow from Lancome. Sorry, I didn't know at first. I get sometimes confused between Lancome and Lise Watier. So anyway, this color is called Personal Style, and it's a metallic color. And I really don't like Lancome's eyeshadow packaging because to open it, you slide out, which would be okay in and of itself. It's just that some eyeshadow dust gets trapped in here, and I'm kind of a neat freak about my cosmetics, so I would always like to clean underneath, and it's really hard. I just don't really like the packaging, but the eyeshadow is very beautiful. It's turquoise with a really beautiful green shimmer. Put that with the other Lancome products. This is a Maybelline XXL Curl Power Volume Mascara, and I did not like this at all, but I keep it because on one end there's white eyeshadow, or excuse me, not eyeshadow, mascara, and it is technically just a primer, but sometimes I need white lashes for things, so I keep it, because you never know. Sometimes I like to do outrageous looks. This is another MAC lipstick, and probably the one I've used most out of all my lipsticks. This is Russian Red. Very popular MAC color. Look at this. Beautiful. Beautiful red. This red looks so good on basically everyone. I haven't seen anyone who this looks bad on. It looks so good on everyone. If you want a red lipstick, you should try Russian Red by MAC. I'm telling you, go try it on. You will probably fall in love with it, and then you'll have to buy it, and then you'll be mad at me. But it's very beautiful. Another eyeshadow. This is Sugarpill, and this one's in Dolly Pop, and it's a pink, and I don't think there's any shimmer running through. I think it's just a matte color. Very vibrant, very beautiful. Sugarpill. This is another Sugarpill loose eyeshadow. This one's in Hysteric. So all of Sugarpill's eyeshadows, well, I think all of them, most of them at least, are vegan and cruelty free. It's a purple with a blue sparkle. Very beautiful. I haven't had a chance to wear this one too much yet. Sometimes I feel like purple eyeshadow makes me look tired. I think I'm just attracted to all those beautiful colors, and I don't always think about what they're gonna actually look like on me. But I like color. This is a Lise Watier Quartet